Good day, everybody. It's Latimer here. Uh, Thanks for joining me again. Today, we're going to discuss what happened with Diablo. Why is it where it is right now? Before we get started, please like and subscribe if you like the videos. That way, you'll never miss a video. Anyhow, getting into it here. So, Diablo Season 1 is deemed the worst patch in history. Especially when the ARPG genre. Patch 1.1, as you can see, just Google search the worst patch release date, and you've got video after video after video over whether or not it's the worst patch, and everybody's talking about it, including Riker, uh, Asmongold, you name it. All the big names are talking about it, and none of them are talking really good about it. On top of that, Diablo's been in a pretty rough state. So when we got to the season 1 patch, it was huge. It was massive. There was a lot of changes, but across the board, massive nerfs across the board. It was so badly that it was just slammed to hell, and it actually wound up causing Diablo to be review bombed largely on Metacritic. So, and not just on the PC platform. PC, it went to 2.2 user score. The PlayStation 5 hit 1.8. And Xbox at 3.4. But if you notice, all of the main reviewers, the critic reviews, scored this game at an 8 to a 9, which clearly indicates that these reviews are not accurate if the users are this unhappy. I believe part of the issues come in what led up to this. So the fact is, Diablo 4 was not ready to be released, in my opinion. And it's my opinion, my belief, that it was pushed out to A, help with the Microsoft merger, B, to help with the earnings for the year. And what I have to support that is when you take a look at the previous patch notes, okay? So starting June 5th was when the release came of Diablo 4. And it took till, July 6th, a month, to get a big patch. But now, if you notice, when we go through this here, it's fixed an issue, fixed an issue, fixed an issue, fixed an issue, fixed an issue. It's just a non-stop fixed an issue. And it's one issue after another. And I don't understand how the game could be released in this state. And this is, I think, what really, really upset the players. They had beta. They had closed beta. They had open beta. They had server slam, where they got feedback on all of these issues, and didn't fix it beforehand. Then we got patch 1.18. Again, fixed an issue, 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 fixed an issue. Over and over and over again, fixed an issue. Like, look at all of these fixes. This is why Diablo is in the current state that it is. Again, more issues. The simple fact is, the game was not ready to be released. The players saw this, they commented, nothing was fixed. It wasn't addressed. Then when they do finally decided to fix things, they nerfed the hell out of it. They didn't listen to the players. They took the players out of the loop. And this is where the problem really resides, is that the players' feedback is no longer considered when making these changes, and the devs seem to be out of touch with what is fun anymore. I find it really hard to believe that these devs are actually playing this game, to be honest, because they would know these changes they were making would not be fun and would not be entertaining. Here we are now, we're in season 1, and it is definitely not stellar, and it is not performing well, that is for sure. The simple thing is, I hate to say this, but gamers, we are largely responsible for this. And what I mean by that is very simple. We have become complacent in allowing this to happen. We sit there and we pre-order these games and accept the fact that on a live service that we can take a game and get it when it's completely not ready to be out, and we're okay with, well, we just gotta wait for a patch, which, to be honest, is completely unacceptable. This is not right, and this is not the way you should do business. This is not good customer service. It's not good to the players, and the players need to actually start voicing their opinions about this, because they're the ones spending their hard-earned money on these games. We need to stop accepting these low-quality performances when we're paying hundreds of dollars for these games. The simple fact is, we allow it to happen by continuing to condone the behavior, essentially. So we as gamers really need to stop doing that. Stop pre-ordering these games. Stop accepting it and saying, oh, being okay with that. Because it's not okay. It really is not. And this is, of course, just my opinion. Can Diablo 4 be a good game? Yes, I believe it can be a great game. I was hoping it would be a great game. I was hoping so much that it would be fantastic, that they would take everything they learned over the last God knows how many years now and put it all into the game. But they didn't do that. And I don't understand why this company chooses to repeat the mistakes that it's learned from over many, many years. So when we get into over 2 decades of games and lessons, and they completely just neglect them, I don't understand. The other issue that I'm seeing here is there's a lot of favoritism. This game was definitely aimed towards the consoles. So, like the zooming issues. So, going back in the campfire chat, one of the things that was mentioned is about the zooming issue. Okay, where is that? Okay, loose talk about it, but it was mentioned about the hardware resources, okay, and the hardware resources required, and this is because of the limitations of the consoles, and this is why we have to look at the game as though we're zoomed in super close and we're sitting there like this, and it's right in front of our face, and it really doesn't make it fun. I get attacked by stuff off the screen. It's because of the limitations of the consoles and on the VRAMs with the issues with the GPU updates. These issues were there in beta. Like, so this is what I'm talking about, where we've become complacent and we allow this behavior, and all we can do is just basically sit there and take it dry, and really that's not what we need to do. We need to start speaking about this. And it's not just this company, it's a lot of AAA games that are coming out with live services, that are coming out that are half finished, that aren't ready to be released, but they're coming out to make a deadline and to make a earnings call, or whatever the case may be, earnings report. And this needs to stop. It really does. It's going to just, not destroy, but it's really going to impact the gaming community in the long run, I think. Anyhow, that's just my opinion, and that's why we're in the state that we're in right now with Diablo. Anyhow, it's Vladimir. If you'd like to get video again, please like and subscribe. Check out my other videos. I got a bunch on my channel. Check me out on Twitch, Tuesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays, starting 8 p.m. Eastern. Till then, guys, keep gaming, okay?